Polynomial zeros are the x-intercepts for the graph, and we are going to graph polynomials a little bit later. But if a polynomial is factored, we can pick off these zeros or these x-intercepts directly from the factors, and it's really quite easy to do. So we're going to find the zeros for the three functions that are listed here, and they look rather ugly, but we're going to see this is really one of the easiest things to do. All right, so to pick off the x-intercepts, they're always the opposite of the number that's listed in our factor. So here we have a minus 3, the x-intercept is 3. Here we have a plus 2, the x-intercept is negative 2. And then here we have a plus 5, the x-intercept is negative 5. So notice it's the opposite of what's listed in the factor. Now, if we were getting ready to plot the x-intercepts as points, we could list them as 3, 0, negative 2, 0, and negative 5, 0. But the truth is, most of the time when we're asked to find zeros, we just list them as 3, negative 2, negative 5. Order doesn't matter because we're just making a list. All right, so let's do the same thing for this next one. Now, notice this x sitting out in front doesn't have anything added or subtracted from it, but it really does. It really has a 0 added to it or subtracted from it. It's just that we don't write x plus 0 or x minus 0. So if we see just an x by itself, the 0 that goes along with it is 0. And of course, we can't change the sign on 0. 0 has no sign, so we just get 0. Well, let's go to our next factor. That's going to be a plus 1. The next one's going to be a minus 4. And then the last one is going to be a positive 3. And again, order doesn't matter. We're just making a list. Now, let's go to this last one here. It doesn't matter if we have powers on our factors. They do mean something, and we'll get to what that means in the 150 portion. But when it comes to the zeros, we just continue the same way. So there's nothing added or subtracted to our x, so it's going to be a 0. Our x minus 2, we're going to get a plus 2. And then opposite of our 9 will be negative 9. And there's our zeros. And we're actually finished finding those zeros.